Good day and welcome to Psych Sense, where we make sense of mental health. I'm Ken Mallon, your host, and today I'm going to be giving you an update on my graduate school journey. As many of you know, 1 year ago I began taking psychology classes at local community colleges to complete my prerequisites for graduate school, and I began a master's program at Notre de Namur this past fall. My fall semester went quite well. I did better than expected, and I really enjoyed all the classes I took. I completed 3 classes last semester for a total of 7 units. Since my program requires 67 units, that means I'm just over 10% done. It doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm going in the right direction. So now let me tell you about my current semester. Spring semester started about a month ago, and I'm taking 3 classes, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. On Mondays, I have child and adolescent psychopathology with Dr. Dorset. This class feels like a combination of everything. It's got general psych, psychopathology, and development. There's a couple of differences, though, between things I've studied before. First, obviously, it's completely focused on children and adolescents, so it's going much deeper in that age group than I have in prior classes. And second, and this is the first exposure for me, there's a big emphasis on ethics in psychology, and since I haven't studied it before, it's a particular interest. On Tuesdays, I have group psychotherapy with Dr. Anhalt. Now, no offense to my other great teachers and my other interesting classes, but this class, without question, is my favorite, and there are several reasons for this. First, I went into this group therapy class knowing nothing about it whatsoever. I tend to enjoy things that are completely new. I find it very stimulating mentally. Secondly, I'm actually really fascinated by the potential of group therapy, and I'm surprised it's not used more often, because it seems to address a number of limitations to individual therapy that have just kind of crossed my mind. For example, individual therapy can be very costly, but in group therapy, the cost can be spread over more people. Also in individual therapy, it can be hard for the therapist to get a more natural and real-world view of the client's behavior and their interactions with other people. Of course, the group setting is not real-world either, but the unscripted nature of it allows the therapist to see behaviors in unanticipated situations. And I'm thinking, and I haven't actually seen any group therapy yet, but I'm thinking that this can accelerate improvements for the participants and allow the therapist to learn more quickly about each person's behaviors and pathology. Finally, Dr. Anhalt herself is very impressive. She's articulate, knowledgeable, and keeps the class very interesting. Now, my remaining class on Thursdays is neuropsychopharmacology. This class is essentially about the human brain, how it functions biochemically, how medications can alter some of these functions in a therapeutic way. We also learn about how thoughts, behaviors, and experiences can alter the brain. We often talk about brain issues that cause behavioral problems, but we're learning that behaviors and experiences can also alter brain function. So quite interesting. So that's my semester. Bottom line is it's going well. I actually had 1 test so far, although the teacher called it a quiz, and I'm taking 9 units this semester versus 7 last. This 2-unit increase may not sound like much, but it's definitely feeling an increased load, magnified by the fact that all these classes are on weekdays, meaning that all my study time has to occur on weekends. So where will I be by the end of the semester? Well, I will have completed 16 total units out of the 67, which means I'll be almost a quarter of the way through. And since I plan to take 8 units in the summer and 9 in the fall, by the end of 2017, I will have completed 33 out of my 67 units. I'll be about half done come this time next year. For anybody out there considering going back to school, I highly recommend it, no matter what your age is, to pursue a passion area. It may seem like endless classes, but time actually goes by quite quickly. It's very stimulating. It's a lot of fun to intellectually engage with people of diverse backgrounds. I want to thank ndnu for creating a great graduate program in psychology. And for all of you, I want to thank you for watching Psych Sense, where we make sense of mental health. I'm Ken Mallon, your host, and I look forward to bringing you more updates on my progress.